Anyways, so what's the next level up here? Well, we're going to go to the highest attainable, highest attainable, I should say, net worth without having a lot of luck, I guess I should say. So these are the people. These are multimillionaires. Multimillionaires. By the way, anyone with, I think it's $5 to $10 million is considered a multimillionaire. I forget what the number is, but yeah, these people are multimillionaires. And what do you think that their net worth is? So we had the $1 million club, we had the $5 to $10 million club. Where do you think that this club is? This next level up of rich people. Well, these people earn or have a value of $30 million. $30 million. What would you do with $30 million if you had that net worth? Now, this could be locked up in this. A large part of this is locked up in, stocks and maybe real estate, in government bonds. Although, if you're doing that now, it's not a good idea. But yeah, it's usually at a $30 million net worth. You think maybe $2, $3, $4 million, maybe $3 million home, $1 million cottage or something, $1 million tied up somewhere else. And then a lot of it's investments. A lot of these people, they use their money to make more money. It's kind of like this positive feedback system, by the way, this society, which is, I like it. I like making money. But yeah, it's like the more money you have, the more money you can make. And it's tough to jump that ladder, right? From being poor to rich. That's why we love those stories, those success stories, right? Of people starting out really poor and then they get rich, and it's just like, oh, I can do that too. It inspires people. It truly does. So these people were $30 million. What are they called? Remember, there's the high net worth individuals, $1 million. The very high net worth individuals were $5 to $10 million. These are called the ultra high net worth individuals. That's literally what they're called. You can go look it up. So these are the people, they were like philanthropists. They turn into philanthropists and stuff, but what do you think that their jobs are? Anyone have any idea? Yes. All right. Well, the very first one I want to say actually is probably the most important. I kind of gave it away already. Investors. So, if you actually look at the Forbes richest people in the world, richest 400, actually, yeah, they only do 400 in America, and then they list all the world's billionaires, right? Half of the richest 400 people have investor somewhere written on their profile. They're not just, they're not just entrepreneurs, they're not just tech people, they're not just founders of some company. They're investors. Again, I mentioned already Warren Buffett. His company literally is just an investment company. Well, just an investment company. It's a company that owns companies. It's pretty cool. So investors. What else do you think? What else do you think, guys? Guess. I'll give you one. I'll move over here. Entrepreneurs. All right. Now, this last one I think is really funny a little bit because these were the people that, what do you think the next one is? There's one more I want to write. It's a kind of person that everyone hated during Occupy Wall Street. All right, that's long enough. It is, we'll write it over here. I'm running out of room here. Hedge fund. Oh. I'll write it over here. I've never written on a chalkboard before. It's tough. Hedge fund managers. And also there's, CEOs and stuff in there too. Hedge fund managers. Now they get paid probably more than anyone else that I know. Why is the writing going up like that? I'm really weird. Yeah, but hedge fund managers, if you have so I guess I should explain what a hedge fund is. A lot of people don't know. So hedge fund is essentially, it's a company that invests money for rich people, in a way. A lot of these hedge funds, they'll go up to rich people, like, I don't know, people worth tens of millions of dollars and say, hey, if you give us $1 million, we will promise you, or like half promise you, you can't, have a full guarantee. We will try our best to earn you 6% on that money, or 8% or something like that. So for every $1 million you give us, we'll give you back, whatever, 80 grand per year, right? And so what these hedge fund managers do is they're the people that manage the money for everyone in the hedge fund. So some of these hedge funds are worth billions of dollars, right? So literally these people are managing billions of dollars. I know some of these guys get paid $1 billion or close to it. Actually, no, I think it's in hundreds of millions. But, most hedge fund managers make in the millions, right? If it's a decent sized hedge fund. So millions of dollars per year. Everyone got pissed at them, by the way. I really wanted to be a hedge fund manager at one point. It was, but then, I don't know, I just kind of realized I'd rather, help educate people and stuff too, and venture into science. And plus, it's not like there's a lot of open hedge fund managers for people in their 20s, right? So, guess how many, actually I should include one more here. Boy, do I even include this one? I won't write it down, but like A-list entertainers, I guess, right? Or athletes, right? The superstar athletes, giant contracts, entertainers, actors, singers. Justin Bieber's worth like $200 million or something, right? So they'd be on here too. But guess how many people in the world belong to this club? Remember that the last one of the $5 to $10 million club, there's 510,000 of those people. So, what do you think, how many people do you think belong to this club? All right, have your guess. It is 211,000 people. Oh, and that looks completely awful. Whatever. 211,000 people. Balance right. Okay. They belong to this club, the Millionaire Club, the multi-million, $30 million club. So this is pretty much the highest that most people can shoot without having too much luck, right? You have to have some, as I mentioned before, the Mark Cuban story. You have to be lucky to become a billionaire, or even, being worth hundreds of millions of dollars. You have to be, even if you're like a singer or something. Justin Bieber, for example, he's like the ultimate, get rich quick kind of guy for us being a singer. He, who was it, Usher or whatever, saw his YouTube video, and at the time they wanted some young superstar to be become part of the brand, right? And so they found his video, and his songs played well with freaking 12-year-old girls, and 10 years later, crap, it's been almost 10 years that he's been around, 10 years later, he's worth $200 million, if not more. So, anyways, there's a few things, actually, there's a lot more things I want to talk about, actually. So that was just kind of the background info on, like, what is a millionaire, right? Who are they? Now I want to get into, like, specific stats about, specific stats about making $1 million. So, I bet a lot of you watching this want to be millionaires, but don't really know, like, what it literally takes. Like, how much money you pretty much have to earn to make $1 million a year. Broken down into, like, a day-by-day kind of thing. By the way, if you do want to make $1 million a year, you're probably not going to be able to do it working for someone else. I did mention, there's doctors and stuff, but, if you have a normal degree or a bachelor's degree or high school diploma, you're not going to find a job that's going to pay you that's going to make you be a millionaire. Most likely. So obviously, there's some. If you're a good salesperson, it doesn't really matter what school you went to, right? And a lot of companies will hire you, right? So it depends. I would just recommend trying to start your own business, trying to do stuff like this, right? Like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I just did a lot of research on this, and I've obviously have passion for business. And I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just doing this because I don't know. I have no idea why I'm doing this. I just like to be honest. I like to educate people. So anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is, well, I guess we should move this part actually. We'll just erase the middle part there and save some time. It takes to be what it takes to be a millionaire. That looks so bad, by the way. That looks terrible. What it takes to be a millionaire.